immediately. I had to do Kronk for almost 3 hours because I didn't realize that I don't want this roll. I didn't realize that I put
stuff.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah, I agree, Matt. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Get stuff.
I also
Matt
agree.
and I were talking about
It is a good time to
Clocktower
sleep.
characters as a whole.
Nordsen says he can play both games next week. That is Wooby or Wabi.
Peter, we can hear you, by the way.
Right.
Yeah, Peter, we can hear you.
I was telling you that Wooby is going to be here again next week.
Oh, good.
I won't be here next week, so.
Wooby is the new abandoned.
Yep, we're trading places.
Either.
I may not be here next week.
I'm potentially doing in-person Clocktower for the first time next week.
Exciting!
Yeah.
Are you running? Are you storytelling?
I would be storytelling, yeah.
Yes, it's so fun to storytell.
With pictures.
Abandon, I don't know if I told you, I actually got the box set. It
Oh yeah, I saw it for Christmas, right?
Yeah.
Heck
Well,
yeah.
so technically I ordered it in October for my birthday.
Oh,
and it came at Christmas.
that's even better.
Yeah.
So,
I finally ran in person my first games that weren't like co-storytelling with Ben in person in December, and it was so much fun. Like everyone had never played Clocktower before, so we did Trouble Brewing, and everyone loved it and wants to play more.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I'm curious to see how my friend. Out of curiosity, did you tell them about like 3-for-3s and stuff like that?
I did not. I want to see how the meta develops.
Yeah, I'm curious.
I gave like a few tips on like, oh, here's how it like, you know, people, because like my roommate in the first game publicly claimed Ravenkeeper the entire game, and it was like, yeah, usually you don't want to do that.
It's like, okay, big bad.
But what was great is the second game, because he was the Ravenkeeper, the second game he did the same exact thing, and everyone was like, oh, he's the Ravenkeeper. And he was not. I think he was, I forget what he was, but he was something useful.
Yeah, some of the people that I know are like kind of lukewarm towards social deduction games, so not sure exactly how they'll react to it.
One of the guys who's my fiance's sister's boyfriend does not like gaming, period. Like doesn't play board games, doesn't really game.
Yeah.
And he had a lot of fun. So there's a chance that people would like it.
Nice.
Yeah, I sure hope so. I think we'll be able to get a group together of like 8.
Nice.
That's the hope. But yeah, we're starting with Trouble Brewing for sure. Like, no chance.
I would totally get Clocktower to run IRL games, but I would never want to be the storyteller. So I probably will never do that.
I'm the same way.
It's the D&D problem of needing a DM.
Hi.
Just to make sure I understood that. I was trying to understand where that came from, but I guess I'll figure it out in a minute. But I'm assuming off of that Blake is the Alchemist evil twin. And I guess I'll confirm that during the day, but...
Yeah,
let me look at the wording for that.
The Alchemist evil twin would function the way this works, and I can't...
Okay, so I would learn... Okay, so like if I were Alchemist evil twin, or if there was an Alchemist evil twin in play, they would get a opposing player, so an evil player, and be told, and the opposing evil player would be told they're the alchemist, not they're the evil twin. Okay, exactly. That makes sense. I was trying to figure that out, but that makes sense. All right, thank you.
Yeah. Of course.
Have your perspective. People are lying to you, and you're trying to lie back. It's
weird. The game is so much easier to solve when you just get to see it on stream.
I know. I'm sitting here screaming like, how do you not see this? And you guys are just nuts.
I played
the tokens. It's really easy.
I played Mafia with my nieces and nephews over the holidays.
Oh, yeah.
And I was explaining to them that I play a game called Clocktower, and it's like Mafia on steroids. And
Miss, hello.
They were like, "Oh, let's play it." And I was like, "No."
Yeah, usually it would be pretty punishing. Although here, letting them know there's a game.
One of us can be narrator. It's fine. No, definitely not. They're like,
maybe when.
Hi.
Sorry, second question. To understand my ping, that was my Godfather ability telling me that there's a Drunk Hatter and Moonchild in play, correct?
Correct.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Although, did I do the math there right? There's supposed to be one outsider, plus one from the Fang Gu, plus one from the Godfather. Excellent.
They would really, really enjoy, probably. And those were the ones that instigated playing Mafia.
Mafia is nice because it's pretty pick up and play.
Yeah.
And you also don't have to learn like 30 roles.
Right.
I don't think I've ever actually played Mafia.
Really?
I've never played Werewolf before. I have played Salem once.
High school kids. They suck at it.
I don't love social deduction games in general, so I'm not going to jump into those kinds of games.
I honestly don't really like One Night Werewolf that much. Like, it feels way too random, and just like you just have to pick a bluff and go with it. And if it's a double bluff, well, tough luck. Like, there's no way you could have known better. But that's just like my opinion, man.
That's just like your opinion, man.
All right. What kind of things am I looking at here?
That's the question, isn't it?
That's the question.
That's
You
my
sound tired,
question right
Yanza.
now. I'm like, what?
How you feeling? How
Huh?
you feeling, babe? You sound tired. How are you feeling?
I'm good. I think I'm
Feeble.
not tired,
We
but I
just had a
definitely feel that in my
fantastic
voice and my
atheist
tone,
game.
which doesn't make sense because I'm awake.
Are you like,
Yenza, why are you so tired?
You would be
Wait.
proud.
Why are you
You
so
would be
tired?
proud.
why's your face
I'm
so
just-
tired?
I was doomed.
Yenza, it's past my bedtime.
Oh yeah, that makes. Oh, I'm reaching my bedtime. I'm awake right now, but I might be getting sleepy.
My bedtime has come and gone.
That sounds like an emo song.
That sounds like an emo song.
That sounds less like an emo song now. We're good. We're good. We jumped right back out of Depresso.
Hello, good morning, everybody. Death has become me. Boom.
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 Destroyed by the
like
world.
To say
I didn't mean to raise
I'm
my
the
hand.
You're a what?
mutant. I'm the
All
mutant.
right, Abandon.
I'm the mutant. I'm also the mutant.
I'm
Can I
mutant.
be the mutant?
Spartacus.
You.
Okay,
For
I
full
love
chaos.
Oh, chaos! You had me at.
So I will tell you who the big bad is.
10 minutes. Dag nab.
In exchange, you don't announce that I'm evil twin until we get to final, or until like we wait to execute them until final 3. Well, not until final 3, but until we're getting close to final 3. And then when we're down to final 3, we announce that we're evil twins of each other, and let town have a coin flip.
So let me get this straight. You're basically wanting us to get. So okay, run this through one more time.
Basically, I will tell you who the big bad is right now.
Yep.
We execute them when we've got 4 or 5 players left. Then
because we won't be able to win until either you or I die.
yes, and then we give town a coin flip on who's evil twin.
That would be wild.
Are you stalling while you pick your 3 for 3s?
A little
Yeah,
bit.
it's
A little
got
bit.
full
Okay.
I'm either the Oracle, the Moonchild, or the Golem.
Interesting. Moonchild. Yeah, or Golem. All right. Thank you so much. We appreciate you all. Oh, does that mean you're an outsider? That sounds like you're an outsider. That sounds like. Don't tell people that. Choose different 3 for 3s in case we have the one that wants outsider meat. There's a big bag that wants to find the delicious outsiders so that he can jump to them.
Oh, that's fun.
Okay. I mean, unless you want to be outsider bait. Anyways, that sounds good. Thanks.
Yeah, that's fine. Bree and Father Mark.
That's so funny because Bree was one of my night picks too.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Okay. Anything else?
TC.
Nope, I think that's it.
Yes.
Thanks.
Sweet.
All
Thanks, bye.
outsider games were so fun. I don't know how often we can run that script. It was kind of for the
Sorry
meme.
under the circumstances, but so glad to have you back. Do you want to do a 3 for 3?
Sure. I've the Shugenja, the Empath, or the Alchemist.
Shugenja, Empath, or Alchemist. Okay.
Mhm.
I am either the Flowergirl, the Monk, or the Gambler. If you were the alchemist, what kind of alchemist would you be?
I don't know. I'm not the alchemist.
Go ahead and just cross that one off.
Oh, I kind of called town really early there, didn't I?
A little bit.
Yeah, that's my bad. I'll do better.
Next time.
Yeah, you guys can have more time to talk. I'll call you back in a couple minutes. How's that, guys? I
sounds
called you
good.
too early. You can have another 2 minutes.
No, Peter,
Sorry.
can I? Peter, I have something to tell you real fast. Peter,
Yeah.
real fast.
Are you the mutant?
Yeah.
Okay.
Peter, I have something to tell you real fast.
Yes. Are you
I'm
the mutant?
Blake.
Huh?
I'm Blake.
Hi,
Oh,
Blake.
Peter.
And
I'm
the
Mark.
Vizier.
Hi, Mark. And
Hi, Mark. Oh, hi, Mark.
oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, man.
Goodness.
And just full chaos, because why not?
Okay. Cool.
But if you die before then we Fang Gu, Hop, and I just won't talk to whoever. Like, just don't tell them who I am. Just keep things chaotic.
Should I say execute me or just let things happen? What do you want
Just
me to do when you nominate me?
The gifted sub to
Defend yourself like normal.
Okay. Oh, that'll go well. All right.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Very
I'm glad
good.
they had a chance to talk.
Very, very good. Peter, I petition that you tell us, or you never include the Shugenja again because it's just too hard to say.
I can't pronounce it.
Yeah.
You could call it the Shug. The Shrug.
Shug.
Call him the
Shrug.
Shrug. Say
The
Shrug.
shrug. Okay. Can I make an announcement before you open?
Yeah.
Just to get everybody in town tonight on the same page, the Shugenja is now the Shrug, just to make it easier for
Yeah,
everyone.
because don't know which way. Shrug.
Oh, Shrug? Shrug?
I like it.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Is this the correct time to call us back, Papa T?
Yeah, you've
think
had
so.
6 minutes now. That's so much time.
Whoa.
I
What about
can't be
8?
giving away minutes like this.
We can't go for 8 minutes, though.
No. It's too many minutes. Too many minutes.
Green, come back.
Peter,
Double
can you
down.
help me think of a fun song that I could think to sing of as the mutant, like the mutant song?
I'm a little
Mutant
mutant.
song.
Short.
Wait.
Yeah.
Matt Heck's claiming mutant. I'm the mutant.
No, me.
I'm Dirty Dan.
Oh,
boy.
boy.
I'm Dirty Dan.
I'm a little mutant and stout. Here is
Oh
my
no, Feeble is the
disfigurement.
mutant. The mutant is in
Oh.
chat.
No.
Oh.
Feeble's the
Is the
Vizier. Don't lie to me.
Yeah,
It's
Feeble's the
true.
Is he the
Vizier.
Vizier mutant?
It's true.
Is he
Yeah.
bluffing mutant?
Nominations are open.
GPS or Map Pack nominates Brent.
Matt Pat,
Oh,
nominates
now I know
Brent.
he's evil.
Tell us about it.
I have heard information that suggests that Bren could be evil, and she's a one-night roll. So
Brent,
So
your
she should be
response.
okay with this.
No, you're right. I would be okay with it, other than this is Matt pushing being evil. But no, that's fine. I'm the Clockmaker, and I got a 3, which I thought was very odd. That means it's pretty far across the circle, or entirely around the circle. Yeah, I'm Clockmaker 3. I'm okay to die. But Matt claiming mutant left and right, pulling an abandon, I don't like it.
Yeah.
So it's up to you if you want to just execute good today.
All right. 4 votes. We'll put Brent on the block.
Losing good.
Clockmaker's a fine execution.
Yeah, that's fine.
I think
just
I'm
lose
good to let
nomination
Bren
power.
live. That's just me.
4 is not enough. Any other nominations?
3 is not enough.
3 is not enough. 3 is less than 4.
That was
Is there
4
a
would
reason
have
that
been
we-
enough.
No, there's no like psycho or anything like that.
But 7, 8, 9.
Bren nominates Matt.
Bren nominates Matt. Tell us about it.
I don't trust this running around as a mutant. We've seen it before. We've called it out before. And he's pulling his aggressive plays again. Take that how you will socially. His tell me now or you're clearly evil.
Mapak, your response?
Well, this is someone who I have an evil ping on, or not
That's
I
fair.
do, but I've heard someone, and now they're trying to push on my execution. So evil can pretty easily push on this. I don't think.
Once again, looking for
Okay,
4 votes.
fine. I'm not the mutant, I'm the Hatter, which is why I'm trying to hide, but Abandon thinks that we should get it out of the way early, so...
Why would
You're
you
not the Hatter,
make yourself
I'm the Hatter.
wildly executable?
3.
If you're-
Because he's map
What
hack.
is, it isn't my
Enough.
name.
It isn't.
I was gonna say something.
It's-
I'm like, I'm gonna rock.
Mark
It's also-
nominates Abandon.
Mark nominates Abandoned. Tell us about it.
Well, purely chaotic, in nature, stab of the dark, that's it.
My defense is I don't want to die yet. I am an outsider, and I want to keep my... I'm the Golem. I would like to keep my nomination for at least one day, see what happens. I told MapHack I think it's worth outing himself and executing because getting rid of the Hatter early in the game is better than like, oh, we're down to final 5, Hatter, or we think we have suspicion on who the big bad is. Hatter dies, and now suddenly the evil... or the big bad gets moved, but we can execute me if we really want. I just don't think it's a good play.
I really want to.
4 votes. We'll
I
put
don't think it's a good play
Abandoned on
either.
the block.
Based on
No
This
one's
is,
gonna block regardless, so we don't have to worry about the Hatter if he's actually the Hatter.
This is beard discrimination also, because I no longer have the beard.
Yeah, that's what that is.
Jahan put his hand
Not
down
enough.
for that. Beard bro. Respect. Pound it. Wait, hold on. Pound it, brother. Wrong direction.
Oh, right direction on mine.
Right direction for me.
wow.
I got the fist bump.
Wow.
Well, you did it in the wrong direction.
There you go.
too.
That was the right direction that time. No, that's me.
This is
Yeah.
Blake.
You need
for
to do
me.
it the other way.
It's,
It's
Abandon.
opposite.
It mirrors
Me.
your own camera, I think.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh, this is chaos.
Hey,
It's
there
more
he goes.
confusing
Just
than
gotta
the
do
game
the-
rules.
the-
Any other
the-
nominations?
Yeah. Do the double X. We'll get us both.
I don't like that we didn't execute Bren.
Yeah, me
Closing
too.
5.
My information's out there. I'm not liking this. This is looking now. Like, 1, 2,
Could also be
3.
drunk.
Could.
Nominations are closed, and everyone
Yes,
succumbs to the vortex. No, that's the wrong script.
Yeah, there's not a
I thought
No, there's not a
that
Vortex
I
on
had
here.
to check. I had to check in case.
Just for
MapHack
Jack.
was like, I made this script. There's not a Vortox.
Is there an atheist on this script? Did Peter add a Vortex?
Peter just said, yeah, there's a Vortox anyway.
All right. I think
Amnesiac
that
ability.
ends up
If no one gets executed, the good
as
team
good
loses.
deeds on all of the outside.
No, how about this? It's the reverse Vortex.
Okay, so Blake is actually the alchemist who gets a minion ability. He got the evil twin, which means we can change alignment. That'll help. He and an opposing player, I chose Abandon, know each other's roles. So he knows that Abandon is the Godfather. Abandon knows that Blake is the alchemist. And then everything else is the same. If the good player is executed, evil wins. Good can't win if you both live. So the good team has to execute Abandon first in order to win. Oh boy. Yeah. So hopefully that clears it up. I thought it was normally I wouldn't give evil twin to alchemist. That's usually pretty punishing. I thought in this case, giving information to town that there is a Godfather in play would be really helpful. However, the twins decided to play this secret long con game instead. It also is, it is kind of funny, honestly. It's pretty terrible for the empath. It's pretty awful seating for the empath. It's pretty bad.
Did you hear that the team principal of Haas got kicked in Formula One?
Wait, what?
No.
Yeah.
Kicked physically
Steiner?
or like booted from the team?
Good morning.
Booted from Haas.
Oh,
Wait,
wow.
not-
Good morning.
Good morning.
There is morning.
Yeah, you know how like some people wake up before the sun rises and they're crazy people? Looking at you, Matt Pack.
Also known as my
Shugenzla
work schedule.
died in the night. Talk about it.
Whoa.
Well,
That answers that.
Evil could use a win.
Oh, where'd he go?
Fang Gu.
No, I was the monk.
Okay.
I didn't save anyone. Definitely didn't save myself.
Yeah, you can't use it for yourself. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Assuming that you're not the Fang Gu, although if you were the Fang Gu, that'd be terrible. Be no good, awful, real bad.
Real bad.
Fang Gu's a great bluff too.
Yeah.
Thank you for the 100 bits.
It's a great bluff. I love that we're thinking of reasons why I'm lying. That's cool.
Well, I'm just trying
I
to keep
don't
rolls
have
in mind.
notifications.
Yeah, absolutely. Bren thinks that you're evil.
Thank you.
She thinks that
Here,
means that either
here's an honorary
because of her
non-information.
Clockmaker 3, that either me or young Blake is also evil. Unfortunately, I
Oh.
don't think she's counting her Clockmaker 3 correct, but I didn't feel
No,
like
she
telling
is.
her
Blake would be
Is that
evil,
how it works?
and you would be evil.
If you were evil, then I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I'm not count. I never count the Clockmaker right, so never mind. Glad
I
I
don't know
didn't
why.
correct
I
her. That'd be embarrassing.
I'm just getting the overwhelming feeling that you're the Fang Gu, and I don't know why.
Everything's
Actually, no, I
perfect.
do know why. It's because we have like 30 outsiders in this town for some
I
reason.
know why.
Cool. All right.
But
Nice chatting.
yeah, I'll share other information as things progress.
That's okay. Bye.
There you go.
I don't plan on it. Alright, thank you.
Mutant, I'm the Hatter. So we can
If that's the
execute me
case, why would
today.
they have not killed you?
Don't know. Which is also, yeah, I don't know. We can execute me today. That'd be fine. Up to you guys. I'm not going to nominate myself because I still think we have better candidates.
So what's the info that you have on Bryn?
Yeah, that's a sound effect we use around here.
Can you tell me something about yourself first?
Good. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, okay. Great. Excellent. Thank you. That's so helpful.
I'm either the knight, the Shugenja, or the
Okay.
monk.
Okay, so you're the knight.
Rip Nani.
Who were your picks?
Well, I didn't get to pick anyone, but I was told Bree and Father Mark.
Okay, that's really good. That's really good. Okay.
I am an ability that has not used their ability yet.
Okay, is this a useful ability?
This may be a useful ability. It may be an ability that is only used once, and when it's used, that's it. That's done. And I'm just waiting for the right time to use it.
Okay, and do you trust MapHack?
No,
No?
no.
You
But I
think he's evil?
mean,
'Cause
then
he's playing
again,
real aggressive.
I mean that's true. But then again, I've heard claims that he's the Hatter, and if that's the case, then I mean, I don't know. Killing him would be able to get the switch out fast. I mean, so there is that option because the Hatter, if
Right.
they die today or tonight, the minion and demon players may choose new minion and demon characters.
Correct. Which they might, but also in the last game they didn't. So, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. what do you wanna ask me?
Uh,
Oh, I didn't
Yeah,
give
you
you
didn't
any
really tell
information.
me
Well, no, I
anything,
already
yeah.
outed. I outed myself in town. I'm the clock.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Ability that Yenza was Fang Gu that jumped or something like that, but I don't know. I think it's more likely that the big bet is Kazali. Maybe they killed their minion, but I doubt it. She just left without saying bye. Okay.
I scared her. Whoops.
I've been ghosted. Oh, she came back.
Sorry, I didn't mean to exit.
I was like, wait, she just left without saying bye? Okay, I
I think I was
guess.
trying to look at like the screen and then I accidentally just pressed.
I was like, am I that suspicious or something?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a lot of info.
Yeah.
We definitely know we don't have evil twins. We
Yeah,
have
I've
at
not
least
heard of an
one
evil twin.
outsider.
So, yeah. So, like, if it is a Fang Gu jump, then Bree's information is now essentially worthless. Unless Bren is a minion, in which case she's not moving anywhere. And I still think it's a good idea to execute her today.
Okay.
That's my thought.
Okay.
I don't know anything about Blake.
He gave me a bogus 3 for 3, I think.
If I had to guess, if he's not evil, then he might be the only other information that we have.
Why do you say that? What about Father Mark?
Because Peter is given. Well, I know Father Mark's claim.
I didn't give
He
much
could
information
also
to
possibly be the like the Shugenja ping, right?
Feels
As the
bad.
evil player. It's possible. But I'm not surprised. He's actually the third outsider that I've heard of. I'm not gonna. Well, I guess that.
Maybe I
Billy
should
Button.
not.
Not Audi,
So that's the
Audi.
car.
Oh, well,
It-
too late.
Oh, like the car.
Yeah, the car. Yeah.
Oh, that's a
But-
good one.
Town is good at sussing
Now I'm
Father
trying to
Mark
think
out,
if I
so we'll
have
see.
any. I might have to do this on mobile. Photos of my car. That I
Ooh, what
can
kind of car do you have?
Thank you, goodness.
I have a Civic hatchback.
Nice.
Literally, I got it at the end of November.
Thank
It's
you.
a sport touring hatchback. It is expensive, but it's so much worth
Let's
it.
see if I can.
Bree, do you mind if I out your information for nomination purposes?
Sure.
Where
Information.
is my phone?
It doesn't matter. We're coming for you, Matt.
Information.
You're already done.
Yeah. Okay, but
I think it's better to kill someone else, but
Yeah. Omaiwamo Shinderu, Matt Pack.
Omaiwamo.
Among
Mambo
Us,
Jumbo.
Super Sussy Baka.
so well, since I'm gonna share it anyway. Well, Bree, do you want to share?
Oh, yeah. I'm
oh, we
a
don't have
super-
Yenza or Bren back, but
That's okay.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
talk
fine.
about it in my nomination as well. Bree, go ahead and share.
I'm the Shugenja, and I got that it was clockwise.
So towards Bren.
so
Which
towards
means
Bren.
that if
Okay.
Bren is the evil player, I'm guaranteed good.
Whoa!
You
Sorry
see what I
there,
mean,
Bren.
Yenza?
That's you.
Yenza was literally just coaching me on like, so remember, keep other worlds in mind. You seem to be really swayed in this one direction, and I come back to Bren's evil.
Yeah, exactly.
Nominations
Back to
are
me.
open.
Map Pack nominates Bren.
Matt Pack nominates Brent. Tell us about it.
So this is according to Bree, our Shugenja, who got the information that the big bad was and the closest evil player was clockwise. So I'm not discounting the fact that it could be Yenza with a Fang Gu jump. Technically speaking, it could be Father Mark, and he's just bluffing. But I think that's a little less likely. But it could also be Bren, and if it's a minion, then I think it would be well served by getting the minion out of the way.
All right, Brent, your response.
I'm the Clockmaker 3. I've been trying to work with that information because it's the only information I can trust. Obviously, it's the one I was given. I also spoke to Bree, who as the Shugenja, but admittedly, because I distrust Map and his original mutant claim and all of that, I have been looking at the places where from him could be a Clockmaker 3. So that would leave Yenza and Blake. Yenza was killed in the night, which told me, okay, if I'm going to follow this path, I'm going to go look at Blake. So I went to go to Blake to see if that was, if that, whatever. I didn't get a ton of actual information from him, but he did say that he also had suspicions of Map. I was going to start trying to gather that so I could have some proper reasons. But the Shugenja line also says that if it is Blake, her clockwise or counterclockwise wouldn't matter. It's irrelevant because he's directly across. So it doesn't necessarily point to me. It could
That's
go
not
to
how it
Blake.
works.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there would
isn't
have
it
to be. There would have to be. It's nearest evil player, not big bad. So
So if it's equidistant,
Well, if map is
that
the-
would
if
that would
map
have
is-
to be Father Mark and J Hen. If it was equidistant, then it's arbitrary.
As we move
1, 2,
more into
3,
town
1, 2, 3.
conversation, I'm
Or it'd
gonna
have to be
vote.
like
Blake is.
Abandon and Yenza.
No.
being
Push the
equidistant.
vote.
Blake is still across from you.
No.
No, the
it's both
equidistant
evil
is
players
like
being
if you and
Oh, I
Matt
see,
Pack
I
are
see,
evil,
I
that's
see.
equidistant.
It would still be him. Okay,
No,
gotcha,
it would
gotcha,
be
gotcha.
both of you.
Why are we not executing this? Oh my gosh.
4 is not enough.
I was in
3.
3 is not enough. We were really good for 4.
And the number of the counting shall be
Even
4.
Peter wants me
Yeah.
dead.
1, 2,
So my-
4.
5.
My real fear is
Who's
I've
that?
heard of 3 first night information rolls, and if Yenza was the Fang Gu and hit an outsider, which honestly is really likely because I've heard of 3 different outsiders, then all of our first night information is now useless.
That would have to be.
Only-
That would have to be Sentinel +1 and Fang Gu. I'm more inclined to believe Kazali, but I could see still a
If we're
Fang Gu
looking-
+1 and Sentinel +1.
I've
Kazali
only
plus.
spoken to one person who claimed outsiders. I've only seen one.
I've
Me
heard
and
of
Matt Pack have both claimed outsider. I haven't heard of the third.
Then that's
Yeah.
2.
Backpack had claimed Hatter, and the information. That I
Oh,
gave
then that's
Finn-
3.
Yeah.
Oh, just kidding. I have
Who's
heard
the
of 3
third?
outsiders then.
Wait, who's
Okay, yeah. So then I think it's more likely that Kazali, but it's possible Fang Gu.
Yeah, so Fang Gu is what I'm mostly concerned about. But
That's
if
fair.
Yenza is evil, then that confirms myself and Abandon is good, which is great.
I don't like the way Yenza just looked.
I
Who's the
don't
third?
know.
Wait, and if
I don't know that
Yenza's
I don't think Yenza's necessarily evil unless
if
it is
Yenza's Fang Gu who jumped, then Map Pack or J-Hen is the minion. And the Shugenja would point toward Map Pack not being the minion, so J-Hen
I
would
don't
be the
love
minion
to go
on
on
that.
social.
Is there
but-
a potential chance that we may be running into one of those roles being potentially drunk?
Second call for nominations.
That's also true.
Mhm.
Yeah, Shugenja
Bree
and
nominate-
Clockmaker.
But then that makes 4 outsiders.
You
Are you
nominate
nominating
Blake?
2?
Bree nominates Blake.
Bree nominates Blake.
Okay.
Tell us about it.
Assuming that I'm not drunk and we already tried to nominate Bren, he's kind of clockwise. I don't know, or he could be equidistant or whatever. And then that would, if Bren's telling the truth, that would make sense that Matt would be his evil minion or something. Or,
Wait, why are we jumping Father Mark?
Hold on.
I don't know.
there's
For
that.
now, just in this case.
It's just a
and
Sorry.
feel. I haven't talked to Father Mark yet.
Blake,
I'm also very
your response.
innocent.
So my response is, again, I don't know if the Shugenja or the Clockmaker is drunk. I believe one of those 2 positions may be drunk, which means either the anti-clockwise, clockwise business, or the numbers are incorrect. I have reasons to suspect that maybe we have a drunk Shugenja or likelihood of a drunk Clockmaker. Either way, I know for sure I am not evil. I am not big bad, nor am I a minion. I am a ability that has not been used yet. I'm buying my time to use it. It's a very decently powerful late game ability. I would be a terrible kill.
4
This
votes.
makes sense if Bren is the minion.
Well, 4
No, that's
votes.
true.
I'm not the minion. So if I'm not the minion, then I
I'm gonna
shouldn't vote on this.
for this, but I don't think we're gonna get in.
We're not gonna get this.
Are you looking for the other?
Oh, we might have.
outsider?
Shoot.
2 is not 3, which is not enough.
Peter learns to count.
Bren nominates
Yeah.
Father Mark.
Bren nominates Father Mark. Tell us about it.
If we were looking for the other outsider,
Father Mark,
That's
your
it.
response.
I don't know how Fang Gu works, but if you think it's a Yenza and she already jumped, then that was the one you were looking for.
I am the Oracle.
Those were none of the things you claimed to me, sir.
Father Mark, do you want to cede
Good
your
cover.
defense to me?
Yes.
Okay.
That really doesn't
I've
like me.
heard a hard clear on Father Mark. At least,
お前はもう死んでいる。
well, not a hard clear, but I have heard information that would exonerate Father Mark to a degree. At most, he's
Even with the Shugenja claim going clockwise?
Yep.
So you're still thinking it points to me?
Mostly, yeah.
何
Then
お
I'm-
前はもう死んでいる。
I was checking. I'm trying to clear all the world. I was checking. If that's the case,
I'm leaning more and more towards Yenza being the Fang Gu, but I still don't know.
Yenza, your eyes look beautiful.
Abandon.
Map hack.
I want you to
All right,
use your
running
ability.
votes. 4 votes.
You
for
want me to use my
Golem.
ability? Okay.
If you want the outsider, there's your third outsider.
Who do you want him to use it on?
Peter.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just
There's not a lot of options left, so I'm gonna.
need to kill someone.
What is
This
not enough?
Jahan, have you given Abandon your information?
Abandon nominates map hack.
Abandon
Oh, God.
nominates Map Pack. Tell us about it.
Are we clearing?
Oh,
That's okay.
now I'm really confused. Okay.
Whoop! What'd we do?
Oh, it could be Bren and Abandon. That's my new.
you may
build.
know when we do if somebody is not the demon.
He's not the
Interesting.
Golem.
Well, I am the golem.
Oh, then
and
he's-
I'm really
Can I
confused by
nominate
this.
right now?
He may not be the
All right,
Golem,
Abandon,
then.
go ahead and make your case.
I'm for it. Oh, just
I
kidding,
am
I'm
the
not
golem, and I nominated map hack, and
not
I'm
the
really
golem.
confused why he's not dead. But
Why would you pick me, the person who's been cleared by the Shugenja?
Map Pack, your response.
there's a possibility
If you get just drunk.
if the Shugenja's
Weird.
drunk.
Doesn't it-
We've
Yeah,
already
outsider.
heard of 3 outsiders. What is it? You think it's a Kazali game?
Well, you're one of the
No, well,
outsiders.
here's the other thing: is I'm thinking it's a
Yeah.
possibility. You've claimed outsider. Fang Gu may have jumped to you.
Yeah. It could have jumped to you too. Congratulations.
which would
No,
make
I am fully
Golem
aware.
die.
And in fact, if the Fang Gu jumped to you, then that would mean that your Golem ability would no longer work.
No,
Which would
that's
be a
also
great
true.
way to frame somebody.
That's also 100% true, and if we want to do that
What is
instead, sure. But
I'm
I
trying to
don't.
figure
think-
out
I
what
think
world
I strongly
the Hatter
suspect that
wouldn't
that is
die
what
after
happened.
coming
But
out.
if you want to kill me
Yeah,
today,
I'm trying
the
to-
cleared
well-
player, go for it.
Yeah, wait. I'm with Jahan. What world would the Hatter not die after coming out? If there's a Fang Gu in play, that was the only option I
world
can
would the
think
Golem
of.
If they
that
like their
coming
role,
out.
then what's the point? One, it makes them look suspicious. Like, I'm not dead
Yeah.
yet either, and I'm an outed first night role. So
Yeah,
they
but
could be
you're-
keeping him alive
All right,
because it looks suspicious.
Running votes.
An outed first night
backing
roll
him?
has no power left in the game. Like,
But
all
if
you
they
got.
like their role
Tell me if
already,
you want, but
If they like their
I
role
know
already,
Abandon is on the evil
why
team
do they
now.
need to
Or
kill
he's
the
poisoned, I
supposed
suppose.
Hatter?
4 is enough.
I could be poisoned if you're really not Fang Gu, but I think this is worth killing.
Any other nominations?
I agree.
Can't
like,
nominate
you know,
her.
like you said, get the Hatter out of the way. But I think executing you tomorrow would be the best.
No,
thing
that's
to do.
fine.
Should someone
Actually,
nominate Abandon?
I don't know if we'll have the numbers for it. We'll be down to 5, so actually we will. But yeah, I think Abandon is the next best choice.
Closing in 5.
Peter, I
He's
just
too
want
calm.
to.
He's only a minion.
I don't want to thank you.
Only a
wanna
minion, did you say?
I don't want to thank you.
No, I was telling Peter I want to thank him, and then I said no, I actually don't.
Jay,
Wait, did
Give
Brian
me
say
a
he's
very
only a
long
minion about me,
All right,
though?
nominations
Jahan
are
nominates
closed.
Abandon.
Map Pack is executed.
You
and
missed Jahan
died.
I nominated.
You did?
Jahan was nominating me
You were too
before.
late.
I was nominating Abandon.
I don't like this
He
minion
was.
mechanic.
He was sitting there on 1 for a long time,
Okay.
and I said
Oh.
Jahan nominates Abandon.
Yeah.
We'll let it go. Jahan nominates Abandon.
Tell me about
Talk
it.
about it. Jahan, what's up?
Why is everyone laughing?
It's your nomination.
Because it's your turn.
It's
to
your
say it.
nomination and you're quiet.
Why did you nominate Abandon?
Because he
He was
uses his
expecting something
ability,
to happen.
so I think we should kill him. But that's fine. We can let the votes roll and kill Map Hack. That's fine.
Solidarity. I got
Wait,
you.
why are we?
4 to
Wait,
tie.
what happened?
Yeah,
Where did
I'm
this
sorry,
mood
sorry,
shift come
ghost
from?
mode.
I don't. Evil's not going to lift
mood
this. I think that evil votes would be required to lift this, so, and that's not going to happen.
I don't know. Your
Abandon
Fang Gu
response?
is voting, so
Uh,
what now?
Yeah,
vibe
now
in
I'm
the air
like,
just-
wait.
The vibe in the air just
Yenza,
changed.
you're not going to vote.
Yeah, I
You're
did.
just putting your hand
Hardcore.
up.
I feel like Yenza might
I thought
actually
you were
vote is the thing. I'm
He's not
so
gonna vote.
confused.
Yeah, I
Chaos
will.
play.
4
I
to
mean, taking it away
tie.
from evil, I wouldn't
5
be
to put on
upset
the
about
block.
It's got to go regardless.
I guess I
so
don't
we'll
get a
see.
full defense, but okay, no big deal.
Oh, I was,
Oh, no.
well, I was waiting.
Oh.
Of course,
Okay.
Yenza's not going to vote on it.
It's my ghost vote, baby.
I was
I
like,
know.
wait, why is Yenza going to
I
use
know,
her
I
ghost
know.
vote so
I did not
Alright.
think
early?
you were going to use a ghost vote
Closing
right now.
nominations in 5.
Oh, we tied it.
See,
No,
It
it didn't
did
tie.
tie.
No, it
There's
didn't.
still
It just
4 on
like-
Map Pack.
the skull went away.
Nominates
For some reason, my death shroud is gone.
Yeah,
As I
that's what
killed you and brought you back.
somebody.
Cut that out,
All right,
Blake.
nominations
we
are closed.
nominated
Map Pack is
everyone.
executed.
I think we
and
did.
dies, and everyone goes to sleep.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Hey, I'm not the Fang Gu. Let's
I
go.
want to know what.
And I'd like to give you my congratulations to the good team.
Map Hack,
If
which one is
only.
your
That
Fang
would
Gu?
be so good. Shoot.
That would be
I'm
so
not
good.
the Fang Gu.
Who's
and
your
I'm
Fang
not
Gu
on the
then?
evil team.
Who's your Scarlet Woman?
Who's your Scarlet
Crazy
Woman?
enough, the Shugenja is accurate, and I'm good.
would you like to change your role? You can become any minion or big bad.
Nope. I would like to stay as me.
Okay, thank you.
The Golem.
Golem incident.
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
Guys, it's gold.
Would you like to change your minionness?
Wait, let me look at the list of minions. No, I'm gonna stick with Godfather.
Okay, excellent.
Can I just tell you who I want to use? Assuming that, well, I guess no. Wait, now that confirms that MapHack is Hatter. I'll just give you my kill now, if that's okay.
Sure.
And if I die in the night, we can change it. But I'm gonna kill Bree.
Perfect. Great. Thank you.
Is that real?
Okay.
You'd have like a data point, or you could analyze data.
Oh, but this one isn't either of those scenarios. It's a title, so I actually don't know which one they use.
Oh, then it's a 50-50 toss-up.
Yes,
Do what you
this
want to
is
do.
Wait, for what?
Scripts.
There's a program I use.
Every other time you refer to it, you have to say it different.
Yeah, just call it data versus data.
Yeah.
Excellent, done, happening.
What's the program?
It's called Dataforma.
Okay. You mean data?
See, now I said it right. Now I said it right.
Maybe
I did
the
mean
real data
Dataforma.
was the data that we found along the way.
Data? I hardly know. Oh my gosh.
I need this to be over this night, please. Peter, wake us. Wake us after the morning.
That's for you,
Peter,
Earthy.
wake
Shout out, Queen.
up. I don't like this.
Shout out.
Oh, this is a rough. I wish I had made Bren.
Oh, thank goodness.
I feel bad.
I had to close a tab, but I didn't know if it was going to drop me to Batoni's or a tab that I had other open. It did the other one.
I've had that scare so many times.
Yep.
Big same.
Very interesting thing.
There
is
have
that-
legitimately been games where I accidentally looked at rolls and then had to stay quiet for the rest of the game because there was no way for me to
I think
improperly or properly.
I think the play of not bringing the twin information to town hurt town quite a bit. So like Abandon convincing Blake to keep it quiet has paid dividends. I think the drunk was more punishing than I intended it to be. And I think Abandon has been just working really hard. He's done a lot of good. Yeah, Good Twin always wants to make it loud. Yeah, it's kind of surprising.
He came running back in like, you did the wrong thing. I'm like, I just saw it. I'm sorry. Ah! There was screaming.
Good morning, children. Remember,
Morning.
this is a game and we're all having fun, especially Brad.
About time.
Join us.
Hey, I'm your Fang Gu now.
and
I mean, I
Blake.
wasn't supposed to say that.
Wait, you
So
can't
we
be.
have a Godfather
I'm
in
kidding.
play.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, we have a god. That means there must be a Godfather.
Oh, so that means
Yeah.
that was
Well, I
a
think it's Father
was
Mark
a
and Abandon.
outsider.
I think it's Father Mark and Abandon.
Wait, what does the Godfather do? You start knowing which one died today.
Like, I
just
think
the player
Father
who died
Mark's
tonight?
probably the Godfather, and I think Abandon is the Golem.
Father.
The Golem. I am the
The
Golem.
Godfather.
The Kazali. Thank you.
Father
You
Mark
mean,
only gave me
The
outsider
Fang
roles
Gu,
when we
Kazali.
talked.
Oh, too.
He only gave me outsiders in his 3
So-
with me.
Map Pack, does that mean that I jumped to Abandon, is what you're saying? Where did I jump?
That's.
Yeah.
I think you jumped to Abandon, yeah.
But we'd still need 2 outsiders, right?
Well, so Father Mark's the other outsider.
This is my assumption as well. But what does
I
that
think
mean?
I-
For...
Abandon, do you think Abandon might be the minion then? And we should go for Father Mark? Because if so, that would be our Shugenja right there.
Blake, if you come out with the information right
Yeah.
now, you guys can nail the Fang
Okay.
Gu, and then there's no more deaths that happen
Yeah.
at night.
Man, it's just so hard.
It is, yeah.
But yeah,
I think Blake
so you're
really
saying
needs to
go
come out
for
with the
Father
good twin
Mark.
information right
I
here.
think go
And
for
then
Father
that
Mark.
brings it down to Father Mark.
I feel like Abandon is a very strong minion, and that if somebody could, I know I absolutely would, rely on Abandon to run the show to keep the energy off of me.
Okay. Cool. All right.
All right.
Let's do it.
I think it's me and
Unless-
Father Mark.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I was operating off of the Clockmaker information as though it were in effect with the Clockmaker.
Oh yeah. So you're
With the
saying
jump?
Oh, he left.
Blind everyone the entire game.
Cool.
I'm the
Please.
empath.
Thank
I've been
goodness.
getting ones the entire time.
Okay.
So I agree that I think Abandon is evil, but I think we target Father Mark.
Okay. Why do
So
you
that's
think
what
Father Mark?
Blake and I discussed. And that's what I
What
think
is
we're
Blake?
gonna go for. I don't know what Blake is. I actually never. I have gotten a 3 for 3 from him, and he gave me Alchemist and Philo and Hatter, which.
Oh
But
gosh, he could be the Godfather if he's the Alchemist. That would be hilarious. He doesn't work with as like a
we
minion
voted to
candidate,
kill
though.
you. They got to select their abilities if it was the Kazali or whatever.
Kazali.
Yeah.
Or they got to select their minions at the very least.
So that's how they
Goodness.
switched to the God.
My
Gibson
bad
got-
to try to play a slow game.
Slit this game.
I feel like that might be the
I
situation.
think
that
Riverside
bothers
Boys
me.
is a great place to go.
So I'm wondering. Are you going to River?
Hi.
All Riverside Boys with the
I
boys.
just want to point out that if you're trying to go with your original plan, I think that one of you is going to be next to be looked at. I think that Blake.
Oh,
is
no,
a
I'm
really
aware.
good candidate.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. Father Mark, I'm pushing you out. I'm sorry. I'm gonna push the world where Bren is drunk like she actually is, and then be like Matt Pack was the minion. Oh no, that doesn't work.
But so the problem is because you're trying to say because they need to execute on Blake in order to win, and I'm saying if they push out Father Mark, then they couldn't. It's going to be between you and Blake, and they might push on Blake.
They need to push on me to win. If they kill Blake, we lose. I think. If the good player is executed on an evil twin, the good can't win. If the good player is
Got it.
executed, evil wins. So they need to execute me to win.
Got it. They're going to. It's between they want you next.
Actually, no, this works perfectly. Okay, we execute me today, and then Father Mark kills someone and we win.
Okay, cool. I'm on board. Let's do
All
it.
Okay.
Riverside Boys! Oh, TC says that Jens is not allowed to be part of Riverside Boys.
Why is that?
I
Are we
I'm a
discriminating?
girl. I'm a girl.
We're discriminating on gender.
TC, I love you, but she's one of the boys.
I'm one of the boys.
The boys.
Honorary for today for the purposes needed.
Unless, well, what if Abandon wasn't the starting big bad then?
And it's also possible we only had one outsider, like the Godfather actually took out one. Would that make sense?
Yeah, so that way Abandon and Father Mark would be able to
Yenza.
bluff that.
Oh.
I'm gonna trust you, Jahan.
I think we go Father Mark. That using Breeze,
Shugenja.
yeah, info, that would check out.
Yeah, no, that actually makes sense. That actually makes a lot of sense.
So
No, I guess. Well, wait, hold on, because if Abandon has been evil this entire game, then why didn't Bree get him?
Yeah.
Her Shugenja.
oh yeah, that's true.
TC
Yeah,
is
because we know
complimented
that
by
we don't have a
Poker Face.
poisoner.
I'm happy for you. So
He's focused. All right, I'll leave.
I-
Bye.
You were a drunk.
If I'm the drunk, awesome. I've been drunk before.
Yeah.
Cheers.
I
If
think
not,
so.
then we need an OG Fang Gu.
Yeah.
Hi, Peter. I like
Tony?
when the
Hi.
camera's on.
Hi.
I just wanted to show off a cat.
I can't see.
I can't see it.
You can't-
Lift.
No, this is
Casper
Marble.
puppy.
Oh,
Marble
Marble.
puppy. Hi, puppy.
Casper's got white paws, doesn't he?
Casper's like mostly. Casper
Casper's
makes me think
mostly
almost
white.
Siamese.
Yeah. Casper's named after a ghost.
That makes sense.
Casper.
Apollo's named after the Greek sun god Apollo, which he looks nothing like.
Yeah.
Which was just for the lulls.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Shall
okay.
we?
I think I said my piece.
Alrighty.
Bye.
Wonderful.
I was talking to my fiance earlier, and we were making plans to travel later in the year, and I was like, we're gonna be married at that point. We just need like one room, and it was so weird.
Oh my.
Ooh.
That's so precious.
How exciting.
Time to execute Bandit.
Execute the preciousness. We don't have room for cute. The war.
Nope, that actually solidifies it for me, Abandon.
Too cute. Too cute.
Too cute.
I was trying to do my best puppy dog eyes, but I guess they don't work anymore.
That kind of
Well,
six
not
shades.
through red sunglasses.
Yeah, that's
Well, no, I was doing this. I was like,
I missed that.
Aww.
Oh gosh.
I just want to say, because I don't often feel confident enough to start throwing my own information around, but now I do, so I'm gonna. If I'm not the drunk, which is decidedly possible, I could be drunk. If I'm not though, and the original Clockmaker 3 information is what we were going with, I just want to say that if you're going to use that information, if you'd like to, then we need the original Fang Gu versus trying to figure out where the actual Fang Gu is first. I just wanted to say that. And then if I am drunk, then I'm drunk. But okay, I can't nominate, so carry on.
If Brent's
drunk,
drunk,
then it means
then
nothing.
that's our outsider, and Abandon wouldn't have been the Hatter or the Golem or whatever.
Blake,
We have multiple outsiders.
is nominations
because of
open?
reasons.
Nominations are open.
Blake nominates Father Mark.
Blake nominates
it's
Father
Jan.
Mark.
Approaches him in the night. Okay.
Here's my understanding. I feel like we're running off of drunk Clocktower information. Clocktower.
I'm the
Weird.
whole tower.
Yeah. Clockmaker information. I feel like we have a drunk Clockmaker in play.
Drunk on the clock tower.
I am drunk. I am your philosopher. I was going to use my ability after a potential, if we had a Fang Gu jump, I was going to use it afterwards so that we got fresh new Fang Gu information. Fang Gu. No, that's what it's called. Sorry, I was thinking fondue. Anywho, yes, I was going to attempt to use my ability so that we could get brand new information and get a new count. However, I've lost my chance to do so. But I believe that Father Mark, out of the two, I'm going to stick with my reasoning that Abandon is a minion, and we have a really good play here where they're relying on Abandon to get all of the energy on him, and Father Mark is just playing silently, letting everything play out.
Father Mark.
That's my info.
Father Mark, your response.
I typically play silently, but I'm also playing double silently tonight because it's past my bedtime. So let me understand if I get this correctly. You have a bunch of quasi-information that potentially points the finger at me, and to be honest, I don't think it holds water.
It holds juice.
You can't make me laugh because I will laugh at anything in my exhausted state. Where's my buttons?
This is sounding more and more reasonable.
Yeah, I think this.
I was the Oracle. I was the Oracle, and each night I learned how many of the dead players died during the day. How many dead players are evil? I have learned last night that 2 of the dead players are evil.
You're doing great. You sound so tired. I'm like, well,
We're right there with you.
I think we
So-
should put this to a vote.
Hold on, 2 of them. That means that the big bad killed one of their minions at night.
How
All
many
right.
There was a
big-
Fang
Do
Gu
I
jump.
look like I'm the strategist around this?
I just get
Do
the
I
information
look
and tell
like
you.
I am
Why did you
Mr.
claim
Strategy?
Moonchild to me the first day?
2 votes
Dead
on Father
people.
Mark.
I don't think we want to vote this. I changed
Why?
my mind. I'm going with my neighbor.
I agree. Is it not
I think-
suspicious
I think-
to
I'm gonna-
anyone that
I'm gonna
he's
put
the
it-
I
philosopher
think this is the best.
that
You're
didn't
evil.
use his ability?
I
I did
also-
use my
I do.
ability because I
Enough.
wanted an
I shouldn't have
opportune
voted on
moment.
that.
Any other nominations?
That's true. I told him if he's playing the long con, then like good for him.
I'm
Because I
not
really
playing
thought it was,
long con.
Jayhen,
I was
Jayhen,
feeling
you
good this
still
whole
have
night.
plenty enough
I'll-
votes to sway it. So if
Jayhen,
you
I'll
wanna
use my
nominate
ghost
your
vote
other
if you-
choice, you can nominate your other choice. We
You
talked
can
about it.
tie
I
it,
was
we can
doing a
fix it.
50-50, so I went with the other 50.
I don't understand why you missed your opportunity.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah,
he
that doesn't
literally
make
comes
sense.
to you in the night.
The-
Like that's really
They
suspicious.
died.
Panda nominates Blake.
The person I was voting
Abandon
for died.
nominates Blake. Tell us about it.
Oh, now they're taking.
So
it.
Jahan's claiming Empath with a 1.
Yes.
He just
I'm
nominated again! As
I'm
the Golem! Don't vote for this, he's the big bad!
I'm trying to figure out a world in which Jahan isn't evil, and the only world I can think of is Blake
Is he drunk?
Blake being big bad pushing on his minion.
Is he drunk?
You can't be
Is he the
drunk.
drunk
Buddy, you're not
Golem?
supposed to be able to nominate again.
Yeah.
Jahan, you're voting for this? You're not supposed to be able to nominate
Well,
Mr. Golem.
if we're trusting
votes
Bree's
to
info,
tie.
Can't nom. Golem
And
can't nom.
4 to put on the block.
If we're
That's
trusting,
a good one.
we're trusting
Bren,
Breeze-
I got caught the same way.
vote.
I got caught the
Jahan.
same way with the butler.
Okay. Yeah, if we're trusting
I got caught
her
the same
info,
way.
Oh, fudge. I'm trying to put my hand out. Fudge.
If we're trusting her
No,
info,
that
that
was
was before a
legit.
potential Fang Gu jump. At this point,
Jahan,
we're in Fang
do
Gu
it.
jump.
No, this
Nominate abandon.
now is the time.
We have to.
I don't know what's happening anymore.
Jahan
But our
nominates
supposed
abandon.
Golem.
Jahan nominates abandon. Tell us about it.
I don't know that.
Do we even have enough votes?
No.
I don't think we do.
We have 3, it'll tie.
I use my ghost.
3 to tie.
Bree has a ghost vote as well.
Yeah.
Abandon your response.
I'm the Golem.
Why are you saying this?
Because I'm the
He's
Golem.
evil.
How is this
It could be a-
possible?
He's evil.
Jahan, I feel like it's Father.
Golem
Mark.
literally does once. I can't
We-
vote. Are you voting, Bree?
We might as well nominate. We
Really?
might as well execute Father Mark just on the off chance.
Who is?
Like,
Yes.
definitely-
Is that enough?
Abandon's definitely the same.
All right. On that, I suppose Father Mark is executed and dies. And everyone goes
Why
to
did you
sleep.
say Yenza? What did I do?
I heard that giggling.
That was
that
Father
was me.
Mark.
The game can't
He did a great Yenza
Wait,
impression.
the game should end, right?
I
I
think
messaged. I noticed
There's
so
still
I think
3
it
people
wins.
his one
Yeah,
opportunity
but
to
one
get
Yeah,
off
the game should
block.
end here.
The game should be ending.
Well, I
One
guess
way or the other.
someone dies tonight, and then you only have evil left. Is that what happens?
No, at 3, if the big bad's
Hold on.
Is
Let
this a game
Tony cook.
No, it's
if
not.
the big bad's
That'd be
alive and the
hilarious.
big bad is left alive with 3, then the big bad wins by default because, like, if we execute on 4 and the big bad's left alive.
Let Pitoni cook.
I'm confused. Are we waiting for the results screen?
we are not. Well, I'm waiting for the results screen. Nobody dies in the night.
Results for Kluver?
Oh, boy.
Nobody dies in the night.
How does no one die?
Secret atheist?
Oh my gosh. Do we have an evil twin?
Secret evil
Do
twin?
we? Wait a second.
Do we have an evil twin? You and a
We might have an evil twin.
If the
How do you have a
player
secret evil twin? Hatter.
wins.
Hatter. But wait, that should still
Would
be
a
announced.
Hatter have switched?
Yeah.
Would it be announced?
I think so.
Evil
Peter,
twin,
vote
out yourself.
clarification?
Matt!
If there were an evil twin created by the Hatter, would the player who becomes the good twin be notified?
Yeah, the evil twin and the twins know each other. They know each other's roles.
Yeah.
Why would a good twin not say?
I'm a good player, so I don't know.
I'm
Are
a
you
good
a
player
good
too.
But are you a good twin? No, you're not abandoned. But are you a good twin?
I
Can
wasn't
we look at the
told.
person who said, wait, can we look at the person who said, oh, do we have an evil twin game?
That would be the only reason why we're still playing Yenza.
Is it?
I guess there's a world where Big Bad chooses to kill a dead player to simulate an evil twin, but I don't know why they would do that rather than just winning.
I mean, that would be the case, but in that case, Blake
Peter's
nominates
playing
Abandon.
15D chess.
Peter, I don't understand.
I don't.
Maybe
Is-
I broke.
Wait.
rules again, who knows?
Didn't Abandon say in either last game or the game before that he was? Yeah, he didn't talk to his evil team. He was just creating chaos.
Yeah.
So is he doing that again? Did he say he
know.
was the Golem, even though he's not the Golem, but he's still a good player? And is he not revealing that he's
Mechanically, if he is the Golem, he cannot nominate twice.
Is he saying that he's the Golem and then nominating people to create chaos, even though he's a good player?
I don't know.
I don't even know either.
But then that still doesn't explain why there wasn't a death last night.
If
Would want to stay
Yeah.
alive.
How
You
you
would be the
doing?
twin
Because
that
I
would
think
want
you're
to
gonna
die.
your vote's gonna sway this a lot.
No, that's not how that works.
That's how it works. You're the
No, the
twin
evil-
that needs to die. You're the Godfather.
The evil twin reads, if the good player is executed, evil wins. I don't want evil to win because I'm the good player. We kill you, Blake.
No, that's what? That makes no, you're the one that needs to die.
Why am I the one who needs to die?
Who was our
Okay,
Because,
can I
because
big
I'm the
bad?
good player that you want
Who
to
was our big bad? I don't know who our big bad was.
Big bad. And so
I don't have any big bad information, nor do I
Same.
have any bluffs.
Do we
Likewise.
still think our Shugenja was drunk, or are we good with the Shugenja?
I think the Shugenja was right. I think it was Yenza,
Okay.
and you were drunk, and we got wrong information.
Wait, but then if the Shugenja was right and we got Yenza, then that means you're the other evil player.
No, that would be incorrect, because the Shugenja information
It'd be
was
equidistant.
when Yenza was still there. I need to stay alive,
Shugenja.
guys.
I'm
Guys,
so confused.
Bandit is
Now I'm
trying to
confused
be-
by what you're claiming.
Evil
Bandit's
player.
trying to be
Clockwise.
big gameplay
Oh,
here.
it's just evil
he
in
needs
general,
to be the one
so it
that
wouldn't
dies.
matter.
I'm telling you now, he's got to be.
Hey,
the one that
Jayhen, what you got?
I
Jayhen-
agree with Blake. As the
It's really
former
loud in
Fang
here.
Gu,
Okay.
This
dies.
is former Fang Gu.
Jayhen, we need to kill Abandon. I am actually
Oh, yeah,
the
let's kill
Alchemist.
Abandon.
Jayhen,
Twin,
what was your
he's the
role?
Godfather.
let's kill everyone.
That doesn't make any sense.
Jayhen, who
game-
were you?
Who am I?
Yeah,
Yes.
who are you?
I'm the empath, and I've been getting ones the entire game.
And your one is Abandon.
Oh,
Okay,
that sucks.
so Abandon is the Alchemist evil twin.
No,
Yes.
What he
I'm
claims.
the Alchemist evil twin. He went to you first.
Hey,
No. Matt Pack actually approached me.
can we,
Yeah,
Matt Pack,
okay.
I have a
I
question
sent him-
for you.
I am the Alchemist. I am
If
the
I
Alchemist.
jumped to abandon, or if I jumped my Fang Gu to abandon, can you tell me Jayhen's one?
I don't think that you're
The whole game.
the Fang Gu anymore.
Mm.
Who was
So
the Fang Gu
here's
then?
The thing. Here's the thing. I don't think
we
it's
caught
a
up on the Fang
Fang Gu. I think Father Mark had to have been the big bad. Or Yenza might have still been the Fang Gu.
Are we completely outing that? Are we saying it's a Fang Gu game, or is there a possibility it's a
It is
Kazali?
Fang Gu game.
it's. I'm
I'm
more
sure.
leaning
positive
towards a
it's a Fang Gu
Kazali.
game.
Because if it's
What?
like,
Hold
why
on,
are we
what if-
writing off
what if-
Kazali?
Guys, crazy thought. What if Bren was the Fang Gu?
Not. I was a clockmaker with now no good information.
Who would she have
no,
jumped
no.
to?
If I'm going off of that,
Don't let them
then-
confuse you.
No, you're fine. No, I actually think that doesn't make any sense because
He's already well into
Alright.
confusion.
You
I know what the
We
game
all
is.
are.
He's confused. He's way off.
Listen.
It's
I know.
this scratch in the head notation that means Matt Pack is confused.
I am the Alchemist. I wanted to bluff as Philosopher, and it almost bit me in the butt because I didn't want to die so that evil could win. Abandon
Right.
is the Godfather. That is the
What
information I
Alchemist
was
are you?
told at the beginning of the game. What do you mean? I'm the twin Alchemist.
I
The one
am
that should
also.
not die.
I am the Alchemist
the one that
evil
should
twin.
not
I'm the
die.
one that should not die. I was told that
No.
you were the Godfather, Blake.
He is the Godfather.
This is
So,
such
Dude,
a...
I
hate
for
this
I did
everyone-
not want to die, so I
So
bluffed
everyone-
as
Nominations. Hold on. Nominations are now open.
just so everyone is properly caught up on this, they knew this from the beginning. Both of them did. They had a secret
Yeah.
agreement day one. They said, one of them, who is the true alchemist, said, I'm going to choose Alchemist Twin. You want to be my evil twin? And then let's cause chaos.
Well, hold on.
Well,
You
it's
know
not
Father
a-
Mark was
well,
the big
no,
bad.
we
Which
were
means
given
Abandon
our
just
twin.
has to
We
be the
didn't
evil
choose.
twin.
Oh, okay.
Abandon
okay,
just
my
is
bad.
the evil twin
Mm,
or the Godfather.
wait,
The Abandon is the Godfather.
Yeah.
you were
Abandon's the
arguing
Godfather,
before.
Blake is
You
the
were arguing
Alchemist.
before that Bren's the drunk. Now I'm really confused.
No, I never said
Bren,
Bren was
I
the
believe, is drunk for sure.
Well, then if Bren's the drunk, then
Yay!
Father Mark couldn't have been the original big bad because that would have been
No.
true
I don't
information.
think he's the drunk.
That's
I
not the
believe
one.
Yenza was the original big bad, and then it jumped to Father Mark. And the information I was giving last time was still true.
Did you just
I
go
think
real?
Yenza was the original big bad too, as you told me. But you're the other minion, and that's why the Shugenja information was true.
No, that
And Bren was
drunk.
Wait,
Ninja
if I
information
wasn't-
when Yenza was still alive, bud.
If I
What?
wasn't drunk, Father Mark could still have been the big bad with a Clockmaker 3 if it goes to you.
Yeah, I was always
1,
good.
2, 3.
That would be
Hello,
correct.
Mr. Balloons.
See, my
matter
thought
how
is
it
that
unless you're big bad,
chat
no matter
can't-
how it mass. Actually, no,
the,
not.
the people on
If
screen
Map Hack
can't
was big
see
bad,
you
big
besides
bad,
me
then
because
I
they're
would
playing a
be
social
the
deduction game.
Clockmaker 3.
So they
If
I think the
Clockmaker.
Clockmaker 3 was drunk, and I think Bree's information pointed toward Yenza being big bad.
So they can't look at chat.
And therefore, if
But
Yenza's
this
big
is the
bad who
final
hopped
day.
to Father
Good
Mark,
to see you.
then Blake is the other minion there, because I think I trust Jayhen's one on Empath. which
I
is
trust
yeah,
Jaden's
pointing toward.
friend,
Free
because
just-
I'm
Shugenja
being
could
a
still
big
point to Father
one.
Mark.
Nominations are open.
Yeah, but I know that
Did I
Blake
already
is
say
the
Blake Clocktower
Godfather.
definitely
Nominates
has to be
Abandon.
Blake nominates Abandon. Tell
I
us
can't
about it.
vote on it anyway.
It is a long time coming. We did what we wanted.
know what
Hardy
to do.
har. Let's get the good team win. He is the minion. He is the Godfather, and I am the Alchemist twin.
Mic drop.
Abandon,
cannot
your
die.
response.
Yeah, let's get the good team win by executing you, Blake, because you're the one who said Yenzo was the big bad who may have hopped to Father Mark, and I was like, okay, if we're
That's
looking
my
at that
assumption.
world.
That's my assumption, my man. Because by the time we got the
Can I make
Shugenja
a
information,
contribution?
he was still alive.
You got this, Bree.
Can I
You got this,
point
girl.
out
Whatever
something?
you
I
decide.
think it's Blake.
Matt
Yes,
Pack wanted to
it's
ask a
Blake.
question.
I trust Jahan
Well, it's not a question.
For some reason.
I just think
don't know why.
Abandon trying to get an outsider executed reads more like Godfather than Blake did.
Thank you.
I think that Abandon is the Godfather. I, think
I don't
we should
understand
vote
how
on
to
him.
play Godfather. Jahan, you were right with your empath. We wanted to do the hard.
Well, Jay-Head is right with his empath. He's pointing
Yeah.
at you, though.
No, it's you.
All right.
I have a Shugenja.
I'm
No,
gonna
you.
vote 2
It's a
votes.
joke.
No,
for
you.
You
Abandon,
think good
one
would
vote.
win.
I do
Dude.
also have a Shugenja question. If it says closest evil, wouldn't that be me or Abandon to Bree, depending on if we're
Correct.
skipping Bren and Mapak? So why are you saying I wasn't evil all of a sudden?
One is
Correct.
not
Am
enough.
I invalid?
When we got the Shugenja,
Abandon
info,
nominates
you
Blake.
put your hand up.
Abandon nominates
My
Blake. Tell us
goodness.
about it.
Blake's my evil twin, good twin, I don't know what to call it. I'm the evil twin alchemist who saw Blake as the Godfather.
Blake, your response?
My response is, because he keeps coming to the Shugenja information, Shugenja would have read clockwise or counterclockwise when Yenza was alive. If Yenza was evil, she would be our Shugenja read. It would not be me. If it was Father Mark, he would still be our Shugenja read. It still would not be me. So at the same time, Jahan, you had it right with Empath. It was Abandon and Father Mark. I'm pretty sure it was the jump. Bree, your information is correct. I'm positive it was King Yenza at this point. And Bryn was drunk.
Woo!
Not a good play. You guys should not vote for me to be dead. Abandon needs to be dead. Bree, I suggest you put your hand down, and Jahan, I suggest you nominate
At this point, it
Abandon.
doesn't matter.
Did
I,
we
I
get a
can't
majority in the
nominate-
last one?
I have
I
follow up
think
it's-
Did we?
2
Evil,
votes.
so
like
This
just
is
so I
it.
can genuinely understand the Shugenja, because I'm confused why you're confused.
Well, if Jahan
Also,
doesn't
first
put
of
his
all-
hand down and Bree put her hand down, I'm dead.
That's
so-
okay. It's already over. Anyway,
Father Mark.
first of all, wait, this
You
is
guys got the wrong
legitimate.
guy.
I'm very
You guys did get
Four
the
is
wrong
enough.
guy.
It cannot be beat.
We got the wrong guy.
So we will close nominations.
We got
Blake.
the
Imagine
wrong
that was fun, even though I
It's
lost. I thought it was fun to
executed.
win.
How-
It was so chaotic.
Die.
How did we keep
I
the
loved
golem?
that we were just pointing fingers back at each other
Yeah.
like Spider-Man style.
That was
That's
fun. I
ridiculous.
was just hoping I was going to get the win near the end.
I really wanted to vote for myself there, but I was like, I'm gonna throw if that's the case.
To the evil team.
Wild.
I have a lot of
Guys.
questions, but I don't
You
have
and
the
me
answers.
both.
All right, great.
We had
What
no
I do
answer.
know is, first of all, Jahan was the empath that was sitting between the twins. That was Blake the Alchemist evil twin and Abandon the Godfather. Neither of them were a golem. That was all. It's fine. It's fine. They all just kept it quiet the whole time. There was a Hatter death that did not create any new evil people. That they stayed as they were. Bree, you were the Shugenja that got clockwise. You got clockwise on King Yenzela.
Yep.
You were equidistant between Abandon and King Yenzela, so it was arbitrary, and I picked King Yenzela. She jumps to Father Mark, who was the Moonchild at the beginning, and that leaves Bren, who was your drunk.
Yay!
You know,
Yeah.
I got the solve. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, no, you got the solve, and I was like,
Yenza being the Fang Gu literally the first day.
I am
So-
amazed that you guys didn't execute me because I was 100% suspicious.
I was
Yeah.
out of votes.
you just masked
So-
chaos the whole
I don't know
time.
what I used
I
it
was
on.
convinced that you were just doing that just to create chaos.
So
Yeah.
I mean,
I
I
was
did it to
hoping for,
create.
like,
We
a
did
big
it for
break.
chaos either way.
Yenza
But
has a
like,
question.
I do. I'm so confused. Why, if I was the clockwise Shugenju, right? So that means closest. And it turns out it was me and Abandon, so it could have been either clockwise or counterclockwise.
yes.
But why in a world where Father Mark, because you were saying either I was the original ping or it was Father Mark. If Father Mark was the original ping, then that means Abandon would be closer to Bree
Yep.
than
Right.
Mark would. So it should have been between Mark and Jahan, not Mark and Abandon. So flip-flopping between either I was the original ping or Father Mark was the original ping were two very different stories. And I was confused why no one was talking about that.
I think some people were convinced that either Bren or Bree was drunk, and they weren't sure which. And I think that might have been why.
Yeah.
That's
Because
fair.
if
Which avenue to
Bren,
take.
because if Bren was sober and Father Mark was the Fang Gu, then Bree would have been drunk
Three-way, yeah.
and gotten the wrong information with the 3 there,
I-
or vice versa.
I had to go with the information that I had, which was immediately Abandon coming in. Hey, I know I'm your twin. Fang Gu, let's go ahead and ensue chaos and get us down to the final 3 and let them do coin flip. Bryn is drunk, and I was like, yeah, I figured that much, considering that I know where the Fang Gu is, and her numbers make 0 sense. So I had to try to play it with
Thanks
not
for
telling
humoring
you
me.
guys, but also telling you guys what's going on.
Yeah, I might not have all the details on this, but I witnessed an interesting deal that the twins made where Abandon said, you know what? I will tell you who my big bad is as long as we just like lay low and then
Wait
have
until-
do a coin flip between us. But also you never that never came out either. I don't
The original plan was to execute. I wasn't sure if Yenza was Fang Gu or Kazali at that point, and I was like, we're gonna execute Yenza at 4, and then leave town with the final flip when no one dies at night between me and Blake.
Yeah. So, and my thing was,
That's
Jahan had
wild.
the Empath 1, and I was, as soon as Jahan said he was Empath, I was like, oh my gosh, I wish I could tell Abandon this. This is so perfect right
That
now.
was
'cause it's
so
much
good.
confusion.
Oh my goodness.
So I was like, okay, guys, we need to push on Father Mark, which I figured what I was saying was correct on the Fang Gu jump. But I was like, we gotta push on Father Mark so that we can keep Jahan as that, I don't know.
I
Hey, you
briefly
look so
saw an
happy about
opportunity.
all of this.
I have absolutely zero idea how I just won this game.
very weird
Yeah,
game.
It's
What
okay, you
Come back
didn't.
and
They
play
did.
Yeah.
with us. I'm so glad
I'm
you
kidding.
joined us for this game. I'm so sorry.
I think
I
you won
briefly-
it
Your
because-
eyes.
I think you won it because I could not convince Jahan for the second time that he was wrong, and Mapak already used his vote. And Bree
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
was
I
the
definitely
wild
voted
card.
for
I
Abandon.
won't lie, on when we were down to Final 4, there was a very real world where Father Mark was going to nominate me and execute me, and I was like, oh, that would get Evil the win. But I was like, that's less fun, and that's going back on the deal. But I was really
Oh.
tempted to try to make
Like,
that
if
happen.
you hadn't lied to me and said, like, I just
I've
didn't
heard this story before.
use my
Go on.
ability, I
Well,
missed my opportunity, then
I don't.
Yeah.
I
you
didn't
would have been
know-
fine.
I didn't know
It goes
how
against
else.
the chaos
to-
deal.
Well, see, the thing is, Jahan, because we wanted to ensue chaos. If I just told you straight up,
But
well,
chaos
no,
favors
I'm really
evil.
the alchemist.
You realize you
wins.
lost, though, right? You
Yeah.
lost the game.
But chaos is always a win.
It's just for fun.
So,
But
I,
the thing is,
as
though,
a
if I
storyteller,
told you-
I wouldn't normally make the alchemist have the evil twin ability, but I thought, you know, with so many outsiders in play, and having a Godfather out there, it felt like letting town know that there is a Godfather in play was really, really important and would kind of help balance. But then again,
You chose the wrong people.
You chose.
Good night,
You
everyone.
gardened the.
Good night,
You
Father Mark.
you planted in the wrong garden. Bye, Father Mark.
Hi, Father Mark.
goodbye, Father Mark.
Bye, guys. I'm gonna head out.
Night,
Yeah,
Bree.
goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you. So sweet.
I am happy
Frizzle,
that I
I'm
got.
glad you enjoyed the game. So it was good
I got the
having you here.
reads.
I'm happy for you getting the solve because at that point that's the win there because we were fully playing for
If
chaos.
I can though, Jahan, if I had told you right out the bat, okay, honest to all honesty, cross my heart, if I'm the alchemist evil twin, what would you have done? Done for Father
Thank
Mark
you
or
for
for
the
Bandit?
18
If you told me
months.
too early in the game,
Holy moly, poly.
I would have gone
Such
for
a
you.
weird game.
But in that
I
moment,
still don't know how to feel about it.
instead of telling me that you missed your opportunity to use your ability and you had
I
told
mean, in
me
truth, I
all of
would've.
that,
I believe
I would have
chosen
gone
a
for
live
Abandon
player.
100%.
Yeah, I believe I would have had to chosen a live player. So if I was waiting for a Fang Gu jump, and we did get a Fang Gu jump, but the role that I wanted to take was already dead, storyteller could tell me if not, I would have already missed my
Chaos
chance to
played
use the
death
ability to
Storytellers,
roll
no.
one.
I
Storyteller
agree,
doesn't
yeah.
tell you whether that's.
No, the
character
storyteller,
is-
you can, as in, that was me saying, but Tony, you could correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe Philosopher, I have to choose an alive character.
No,
We had
No.
a Fang Gu jump,
No,
and
you
Bren
don't.
was
Yeah, no.
Philosopher,
Philosopher-
chooses a character.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
They
then in
can
that
be
case,
in or
that
out of
was
play.
just- That was just ignorance on my part. I thought it had to be an
It
alive
happens
character.
to the best of us.
Yeah.
like, shoot, Jahan will tell you about the number of times where he's like, "Wow, Kevin, you don't know your ability." It's like, well, yeah, I haven't
Yeah,
thought of this specific
why I
niche
was saying-
interaction.
Yeah, that's why I was saying I missed my opportunity because I was reading it as it has to be in
Missing
a
your
live-
opportunity is a bunch of BS, though. Like, let's be real.
Well, I mean, if I'm waiting, okay. Again,
Bren, I
was.
I
But
made
also,
the
so
jump
was
because I didn't wanna
nominating
give
someone
too
twice
much
as a golem,
information
so
too
you're
good.
not
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
when you were like, he's the big bad, I was like, yes, we won.
then there
They're
was
gonna
no-
nominate me, and then Father Mark's.
But then so originally Bree had Shugenja information. You could have had Clockmaker information, and then the evil twin, the Alchemist information. And so that's why I made you the drunk, because I felt like that's more or less balanced. But once we got to a point where Blake kept his information private, that meant that all town had to rely on was the Shugenja. Which is rough.
Mm-hmm.
What a time. I have them muted right now.
I don't know how to play.
I didn't even
Godfather
hear you
yet.
that you said that.
Yeah, but
What a weird
that should have
game.
been the moment when you guys went, oh, you know what?
Yeah.
Good job, you got an evil
Abandon would be able to play like this
Feels
as a
bad, man.
Godfather.
That
Yeah.
was the silliest game, and I'm really happy that was game
Yeah,
4.
that
And
was fun. I loved,
like,
but I
the-
enjoyed L.
I fully
Win
like
L.
the
It was-
further into the night, like as far as games go, like game 1 I kind of take seriously. The more it goes, the more I'm like, nah, screw it. We're playing
Yeah.
silly.
See, I got the
I've
reverse.
been-
I'm chill with
Oh,
like
we're
I'm
muted.
normally chill with like
Oh.
game 1 being silly fun, but like as I get more tired, I get more serious.
Yeah,
Right.
Because like earlier in the
Oh,
earlier in the night, someone said like, oh, you know, like game for fun, by the way, and I was like, oh shoot, I'm like maybe going a little too hard on the Sherlock Holmes like solving the game.
I was so down for chaos since like the previous 2 games, especially when I told Abandon, okay, when I was the witch, I told Abandon my plan was to be Saint because I knew Abandon would choose like to execute me, but I would be also my witch claim. So as soon as I said, I'm the Saint, I put myself up for execution and I would have died. Like that was my main plan on that.
That would have
play.
been so fun.
Yeah.
Man,
So
we need to team up more. We make a good team.
yeah. So
You're always
when I
too
got
suspicious,
Sweetheart, I was
though.
like, it's time for memes.
Blake is
Just
the
gotta
honorary
trust.
evil
Just
team
trust.
member.
Yeah.
Blake, if I ever get Kazali, I'm putting you on my evil team for the full chaos.
I'm down.
Good night,
I've already
guys.
said if I was
That's a great
Kazali,
play
you
with
were
you.
Yeah,
on
I'm
my
gonna
But-
head out. Good night.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop up.
Thanks for playing,
Good night,
Jay.
guys.
Bye.
Goodbye. Oh, bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Oh. What a time. What a time.
We have time. Oh, this camera, this screen over here gives us a nice soft filter. It looks very soft.
Yeah. I wonder why.
Hmm.
Hello, Map Pack. GG, truly no rematch. There was a point. So when we were down to Final 4, Blake, I still don't understand why you didn't just come out with your information sooner.
Because of the deal, he was respecting the deal.
I guess it was a
Yeah,
bad deal to make.
Well, it was, so that's the thing, it was for the memes, which I totally get. I've been in those situations with Yuha, but something that we've learned from that, and something that, there's, when you choose chaos, and you choose a meme, and you and your friend are having fun
Right.
with it, there's casualties of war, if you will, and I'm worried about Jahan, because he kind of got caught in that, and where some people had a fun time with it, I think some people were, yeah, but I was trying to play the game, which is an interesting thing. Like I said, me and Yuha have totally memed the heck out of games and made people mad at us for that, so I'm totally guilty of that myself.
Yeah, that's the difficult balance. Like I definitely want us to all have fun, but yeah, that can be tricky.
Yeah. It's a game!
It's a game.
It's a game!
It's a game. Good.
Yeah.
Great. Blake made a deal with the devil. Yeah. That's what we'll call that episode. There was a point where, so like Blake, if you had come out with your information at Final 4, that would have made it very obvious to Jahan that like Jahan had Empath 1. That lets him know, okay, we gotta get rid of Father Mark and then choose between the twins. It would have been a cool, like good clinching it out. It didn't happen though. Oh, well.
I think because there was so much suspicion on
Abandon for his role not working, and it looked really bad for Abandon. And so Abandon's only saving grace was that Blake looked suspicious for also not being forthcoming. So
Yeah.
and he was respecting the deal, which I respect.
Thanks for reminding me that we're having fun. I really did have a lot of fun. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
All right. See you on the other side.
We will see you guys on Monday, when we're playing Gizmos and Gadgets for 8 hours. Don't make a deal with the devil, though. Don't make a deal with the devil. My first big bad game. Well done, Bren. That's big pressure. I am hyped. I think that'll be fun. That'll be chill. I don't know how long the game is. Are there 8 hours of gameplay in it? Gizmos and Gadgets. Yeah, you want to look it up? Check it out. It's this game. We're gonna be... I don't recognize this, but I think this is part of it. We're gonna be making cards and junk. We're part of the Super Sleuthers, the Super Solvers. It's Brian J. Goodness. Classic 90s nostalgia for factory lovers. A deal. You let me win. In return, you get a loss. I grew up with that game. Yeah. A game from our childhood. It is bedtime. Tomorrow, Jens and I are going to make some chimkin in the crock pot, which will be great. This reminds me of typing games I played on my computer, typing in science class in like 7th grade. I think this game is kind of like introducing kids to mechanical engineering, basic mechanical engineering principles. So that'll be fun. I don't remember it terribly well. Oh, hi. There you go. Wow, no. Well, I don't trust you being left unattended. I'll hold you though. I'll hold you for a moment. Oh! Oh! Must be why I never didn't become an engineer. Yeah, that's right. A text adventure game for a marathon. That sounds like a long time to play a text adventure. But maybe. I fell back on the ball tonight. Yeah, I think your point about Abandon wanting to get an outsider out, pushing you out, that was definitely a good tell. You had a good solve there. Yeah. It's a very long time to play a text adventure. I wouldn't do that. Abandoned mutant bluff. I have such a relationship with the mutant because here's the thing. When I execute someone for being mad, for breaking madness, 9 times out of 10, I regret it within the hour. I don't dislike the mutant. I think it's just difficult to find the balance. Message of mine wasn't posted? Yeah, I didn't see that. 3-to-1 ratio ain't bad though. 3-to-1 ratio. Just need to run a bunch of straight Sex and Violence. Sex and Violence is good. Maybe we should go back to the classics. I don't know what conflicts the settings. Game 3 was a gimme. Game 3 was a railroad experience. Did you guys enjoy Game 3? Part of what I was thinking about with Game 3, I was thinking back to the infamous Amnesiac game that just felt bad for a lot of town. And I said, you know what? If I'm going to do something where town really doesn't have any power and it's all just me, let's make it have a happy ending for everybody. The script was good. You did enjoy game 3. Good. Who wants to run a game after mass? Oh, that is tempting, honestly. But I don't want to do the organizing. And honestly, I'm really behind on a lot of things right now. Guys, yesterday after Game of Favorites, I accidentally deleted the main scene from OBS that I used for Game of Favorites, so I have to rebuild that before Friday. I don't think it's going to be that hard, but I'm very annoyed. Yeah, it's a big oops. I was trying to delete, I added in a feature that I think was causing lag issues. I think it was pushing my computer too hard, so I was trying to delete it, and I pressed delete on the wrong thing because I was multitasking. You have Monday off. Oh yeah, Monday's a holiday. I hate it when that happens. Yeah. Basically, I said, if it was too chaotic, let me know, and I will not agree with the ban. Yeah, Blake, it's difficult. I think, okay, so I think it's important for us to step back and make sure that we're continuing to have fun in these games. I noticed that, tonight, there's a lot more emphasis on, hey, let's be a little less sweaty and just have a little more fun, and I do appreciate that. I think what's important is when we're memeing, remember who pays the cost of what memes. So that particular one, I mean, I suppose you might not have known how important your information was, but your information was one of the most important pieces of information for Good Team. So it ended up hurting Good Team quite a bit, not having that information in the conversation. Yeah, we got raided by Patters. I think we still have some lurkers from there. Yeah, and they raided just in time for the Atheist game, which was a lot of fun. Very proud of that Atheist game. Yeah, that was pretty wild. Yeah, I'll publish the VOD. VODs are not published automatically because of Kingdom Hearts shenanigans right now. I need to find... Blake, do you know where it is in the settings to turn it back so that things automatically publish? It's very cool. I hope I didn't offend him by not really knowing him well. No, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah, he's been streaming Clocktower longer than the Pandemonium Institute. You know, the creators of the game. I guess I could have told Jahan I just wanted to keep me safe as the evil twin so we don't lose. Go to creator dashboard. Yeah, I mean, so Blake, it's usually a pretty, it's pretty safe for the twins to come out for town to discuss. Usually town will wait on executing them. So it's usually pretty safe for the twins to come out. Settings, stream. Oh, here. Freaking Disney. All right, thank you. I'll have to do that again. This Tuesday will be the last time we play Kingdom Hearts for a while, because I'll be working off of my laptop while I'm at Yuha's. So this Tuesday I'll be streaming from here, but the next Tuesday after I'll be down at Yuha's. Just because of different account things, it's, I don't know. We'll come back to Kingdom Hearts after the wedding and after I'm home again. Just because a player thinks you're evil doesn't mean they're evil necessarily. Yeah, that's true. Could be that they're being misled, or there's drunkenness or poison in play. Yeah, the Shugenja information, so that was the trouble. It ended up being that the only information in play was Shugenja. And fake drunk information. See, I was afraid of giving real Clockmaker information because I didn't want to make it too easy to figure out which twin was which. But, you know, when the twins were quiet the whole time, which wasn't something I could have anticipated. Like, having the twin and a Clockmaker together when there's only 2 evil players narrows down who can be evil really, really quickly. But the twins were quiet. My first drink, I think I was Empath. Drunk is fun. We got good mileage out of the drunk today. I'll have to retool it a bit for Clockmaker Evil Twin stuff. Yeah, I mean, I'm not required to put Clockmaker and Evil Twin in at the same time. And I think it only hurts a ton when when we have bigger towns, it's not as big of a deal. It's just difficult when we're running smaller towns. What was first game? First game was a Pucka game with a poisoner and an amnesiac that could detect when people were poisoned. Wrong lever! Alright, let's look around. Who are we going to impress with the massive 30-person raid? Why don't we impress Junie Perwood? She's playing Death's Door, which is an isometric quasi-Souls-like. Yes! The raid call will be wanna play Clocktower next week? That's the game we tried to play after you proposed. Oh, that's true. Yeah. We could give it another try sometime. It looks like a fun game. I think we were playing it on a TV that had a refresh delay, and that made it difficult. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Oh, her model looks different. She has a new outfit today. Interesting. Sadly, maybe busy. Unfortunate. Can play it on a normal TV. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for being here. Look forward to seeing you again on Monday. Until next time.